They're missing our meetings. So there's a lot of talent in that bunch that we're not ready just to say he's going to redshirt. So we're trying to keep the learning curve at a minimum for them, because they'll miss a little practice here and there and miss meeting time. But we just got to make sure they continue learning our offense and defense.
As you get closer to getting to a point where you're just really running ones and twos, is that part of it too, to kind of keep their minds
Well, that's true. They need to learn
next?
what we're doing, because when we make the decisions, before the UAB game, some of those guys are going to go into scouts, and we still want them to have a solid base on what we're doing.
Talk about how nice it was to see Corpus Binder back out there today.
Oh, it was exciting for the whole team, seeing him back in the helmet, just to hear how they were harassing him. That's always a good time when a guy comes back he knows he was walking into a bunch of verbal abuse, but they're so excited to have him back and have him in a helmet. And there's nobody, they love to play football, and when you take that away from them, and they finally get to come back, it was like he was an incoming freshman. He was so excited.
How much will it help the quarterback, the running backs, to have those three seniors back on the same page at some point? Because clearly they're the most experienced.
Right. Oh, and that's what we're counting on is those three. And the quarterback needs to have reps with those guys so they can learn about each other. And, everybody has the little way they run the dig and the curl and the comebacks, and it's important that we get them all out there, getting them on the same page. And Corbin will be a little behind, but if you've watched him, he's going to be in great shape, and he'll be in there studying that video. And I think he'll make great strides, and in a week we won't even realize he's missed his first 11 days.
Is it underplayed how crucial it is to have at least an experienced set of skill players at some place when you have a new quarterback and really a lot of new running backs?
Right. I think any guy we can put on that field that's a veteran is going to help, because there's going to be some obstacles that are going to hit them out there, and that's really where you rely on those seniors to get them settled. Let them know everything's going to be okay. We've been through this before. We just, I think they will help us maintain momentum.
Who's JB tonight?
He's got tonsillitis.
Spreading?
I don't know. He's got those big. So so they sent him home.
I saw you working with Jarrett Williams and the other.
It's one of those things too. We've got to accelerate Jarrett. We moved Jarrett Williams
back to the end.
Okay. And we've got to accelerate all those defensive end. Cody Byer, Nick Hammett, Jarrett Williams. Those are guys that we're probably going to have to count on possibly this year. So we're going to give them a little extra time and a little extra coaching.
Is that a depth move, moving him from linebacker to DN?
Yeah, yes. It's a permanent move.
Okay.
He was doing great at linebacker. It's just where we are with Skinner and Arnaud. It was one where we were a number short and we were a number over at linebacker. And he's a great team guy. When we asked him to do it, he said whatever's best for the team. And he jumped over there and started relearning it.
How do you like how he's playing over there so far?
Excuse me?
How do you like how he's playing over there so far, developing?
The young guys? I'm excited about this freshman class, because they are so, they're a hard-working bunch, and they're a very curious bunch, and they're very studious, and they want to know now, and they're absorbing a lot of what we're throwing at them faster than I thought they would.
One more thing.